Who knows what happened with my brain on that lap, but autopilot it to significantly the fastest lap time.
Taking its name from the massive two-handed Scottish sword, the 165mm travel Claymore gets a 170mm fork up front, 29-inch wheels, and a main pivot that sits nearly halfway up the seat tube.
It climbs well. I know you always think these idler pulley bikes. Yeah. Turns out you can make either equipped bikes climb very well.
Should.
Yeah, I was actually really impressed by how quiet and composed the Climber it is. It's so calm on pretty much everything. It's really quiet.
Yeah, I think their numbers here, they didn't make it the slackest bike, which is, you can kind of go two ways to make a bike stable. But I think the fact that this has the rearward axle path kind of balances out the slightly steeper head angle. So you don't have a bike that can't turn, like it's stable, but it also is maneuverable. So they've struck a nice balance here. I think that it does give it something like we were talking about for being a race bike. This could be a great race bike because when you do get in tighter stuff, you can still maneuver it, but then it still feels totally solid when you're in more of a straight line, kind of go right down the fall line type thing.
Yeah. Right. This is a bike I genuinely want to race. Like, when I thought that from the first ride I got on, I was like, I want to take this to an enduro race. I want to read what Casimir wrote verbatim for a second. Someone who wants to live the high pivot life without losing versatility was his answer to that question.
What is the high pivot life?
I don't really know, but I feel like it's a state of being. Just like I'm living the high. Yeah, exactly. People like to, the people that there's a lot of hype around high pivots. Yeah. This has it, except that it lives up to the hype. Yeah. You ride, you're like, oh, this makes sense. I understand why they did that. So I think, and both of us agree that it'd be a great race bike. It could be. An enduro race bike, we could probably go on a whole other tangent of what a good enduro race bike feels like, but something that you're comfortable on all day long, going up and down, and doesn't take that much work, and that's where this thing is.
Yeah, the effortlessness really stands out. Like it doesn't feel hard to ride when you're tired, and you don't have to tell it that hard to get it to do the thing you want it to do. I think that's really important.
You guys like this thing?
Yeah.
Okay.